Hey there guys, this is 88 Shadow Angel here once again, and today I'm bringing you two models of the same guy, kind of, and I suppose a tiny bit of another Blood Angel history fluff lesson. And today it's about Captain Tycho. Now Tycho is possibly one of my all-time favourite characters in 40k, let alone from, I think, miniature wargaming. In terms of his background, his actual, his entire character, the way his character looks and acts on the battlefield, all of it. Now, I think that one of the points that I have a like for Tycho is the fact that he was introduced into the hobby pretty much the same time I started, so you're talking about around about 96-ish. He was introduced into the Blood Angel fluff and background, and then obviously he's then gone on to become an absolute somewhat a legend in his own right. So just to explain the models first off, obviously the one in black is the official Games Workshop Captain Tycho, as he was meant to, so in his Death Company colours. However, the armour that you see him in there, or the model that you see there, is my original Captain Tycho back from 96 or 7 when I first bought Tycho. So that's the old lead model, which has been which was stripped back a couple of years ago, and I repainted him in his Death Company colours because he'd been. The sole reason being is that he was originally taken out of the Codex as the third company captain. However, with the new edition of the Blood Angel Codex, Tycho has now reappeared as the Blood Angel captain. And I know some people out there will say that's because it's not set in an actual timeline and all that lot. I don't care. To me, it's more a case of Tycho's return to the Blood Angel chapter as the official third company captain, regardless of what the. Considering there was always too many holes at the end of his story that never fit for me. The fact that was never found, his body was never found. The only thing ever recovered was the half of his mask off a Orc boss's boss pole, so they presumed he was dead, and things like that. And it's just that kind of, I suppose, area of 40k fluff that I love to kind of work a bit of. So the idea with this is that it's a case of Tycho in past with the black armour, so fell to Death Company and everything else like that. The one in gold armour with the Power Fist is my interpretation of Tycho now. So as in return to chapter, given new set of armour, and sort of adorned with honours as a return to, because as like the Festin and the Marties, and I think there's one other that I can't remember, who have overcome the Black Rage or the Black Curse or whatever you want to call it nowadays. With that being said, that's my stance on how this goes. So, to talk about the model, I suppose back to the models. The model that I used to make Tycho in gold was the web exclusive version of just a chapter master with the swords swap rounds, and because I have the other one. And yeah, I just played around with it and just worked a bit on the head and things like that, just to give it a bit more of a unique look. So I'm going to just quickly zoom in to try and get a bit of a closer look at these. So Tycho in his black armour, is, like I say, it's the model I originally fell in love with. The sort of half death mask and all that, and I think the detail holds up today. It still looks like a fairly decent, up-to-date model, and I used him a lot. And then obviously I wanted to bring him back as head of my third company, So I wanted one that's kind of stood back in or out. So I came up with this model in terms of the backpack banner, which has got the Blood Angel symbol in it, which I'm going to put third company on the scroll work when I'm officially finished. The flowing red cape out the back, the power fist to give him something to actually hit with, and so and yeah, it's the big blood angel symbol off the shoulder pad, the ceremonial swords, everything. I've tried to keep it within the fluff of both Blood Angel and Tycho as I suppose possibly could. And I'm pleased with it, and it fits in it suits the army. In fact, fits and suits the army, and that's at the end of the day, that's all I kind of care about. So yeah, and yeah, so. And just to give you, obviously you can see the two different base sizes as well that they now sit on. And yeah, so there you go, guys. Fairly quickish vid on Captain Tycho. And I suppose a bit of my view, and like I say, I know it may not be it may not work to everyone's taste and things like that, but this is at the end of the day, it's a hobby. It's what you make of it, kind of thing, and it's designed there to make your own bits of fluff for your Pacific armies and things like that. So there you go. So thank you again, guys, for all the likes, everyone who's subscribed, everyone who's commented onto the channel, or got in touch with me through Facebook. Thank you for all the likes on the Facebook page, comments and things like that. It means a lot. So thank you again, guys, and I shall catch you again next time, which I'm not sure what it will be. Gulliman maybe, but we'll see. So as always, thank you again, guys. Catch you again later, and stay safe. Cheers.